Dear members, here we are with another video for this week. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna try to understand a little bit more in detail when we do a side view, what different type of shading we can apply to illustrate our wheels design, okay? Whether they are flat, concave or convex. So what I will do here, all right, so as you can see, we have three situations. Now, before I start, what I would like to do is, in side view, we can decide basically three different types of wheel design. Okay, we can have a flat one. So if I make a section here, it will be like this. Okay, and then of course we have our tire. All right, I make the section so that you can understand what I mean. Okay. All right. So this is flat. So when we have a flat design, basically it's like a disc, you know. So what do? I'll take my light gray. I use a light gray, like number 3. Okay. And I give a little bit of shading. You see, like that. Then I take a little bit of my blue sky tone, and I can just put a little bit of sky tone. You see? Now, on top of this one, what do we have? We have the sky that is hitting from the top with the light. And in this area, it's just a little bit in shadow, getting some light reflection and shading from the ground and from the background, what's in front, okay? So this part is light and is bluish, and this part it's what is gray. Now, if you want to complete this, you can do it the way you want. You can put, you know, I don't know, big hole, for example. So let's make a big hole, all right? I take a number 6, like that. You see? Then I put another one there. Then I can put another one here. And I make my graphics. And you can do the same thing, of course, you know? And then, because we have a hole in there, I get the black and I make the little hole that is there. You see? Now, one thing that is very important to understand is that in this case, with the flat type of design, the center is here. Okay? It stays there. Now, let's come here and let's make another scenario in which we have this one that is spherical. Okay? So, the section, it would be more like this. Okay, I exaggerate a little bit, but just to show the concept that this is a spherical. And then, of course, we have our wheel our tire, and here too. So when this is spherical, what happens? The center line, according to the effect of perspective, it moves on the right a little bit. So that's the first thing you have to think of. Then the second thing that happens is that we have to treat the light coming from the top. It will hit this part. And here we get more from the ground and a little bit also from the, you know, the background, what we have in front of the car in terms of reflections. So because of that, we have to treat this semi-spherical shading like a sphere. And a sphere, it will be more or less like that. So I take my marker. Okay, where is it? All right, then I take the blue from the sky and I just put it like that. Then I can take a little bit of my, what is it? My number 7, what is it? My number 6, okay? You know, let's imagine this is a little bit like chrome. And then from the ground, if we want to, we can add a little bit of, I don't know, brownish, orangey color, okay? So if we have here some orangey, brownish color, it will be there a little bit. Okay? So that's semi-spherical, all right? Now, of course, here you can also add your holes, you know, the holes of of this wheel. So, for example, I take my number 9 and I can do this, then I can do that, then I can do this, then I can do this, you see? And I can just go and place those area that are holes, they're graphics, and then I put the black to make the little hole, which is the darkest spot. There you go. You see the difference between this and this already. So, and now we come to the third scenario, which is the opposite of the semisphere section. So the section will be like this. So a lot of people ask me, what's going to happen if I do that? So, once again, we have our tire section, okay, and here too. But it's like that. So, first of all, the center line, the center of the wheel in this case is basically in the same spot. The center of the wheel, semi-spherical, because the perspective goes a little bit on the exterior, okay? It moves. It's here, you see? In this case, it's the opposite. It goes inside. So this is very important because that is telling you the perspective. You are sketching in perspective this way. So now what's gonna happen to the reflection? Very simple. The sky tone will go down because this is the part that is watching the sky, and this one is watching the ground. You see? The ground. So let's do it. Just the way I did this one, I will do this one. Look. Okay. Then I take the number 6. No, it's too dark. I go with the number 5. Okay. To create that transition, you know. Then I go with the darker marker to make that reflection. All right, then I'll take the sky tone and I apply it in this area. And if we have here again the little bit brownish, you know, bottom, this will go here. Just very little, not too much. And this one would go here. Okay? Now, if we want to put the holes the way we did it there, okay, we can do it, no problem. And I'll show you how. We have to follow the perspective and this shape that is concave. So it's gonna be more like this. And of course, with the black, we make the little holes. A little bit of black there helps to understand a little bit better the shape. You see, there is a difference between those three that is given by the section and how the light and the shadow goes onto the surface. Okay? Of course, what we did here is the same thing here, but taking care of how you have to use the center of each wheel. Okay? So this would be like this. This one should be like that. And this one should be just like that. Okay, I hope that this video was useful to you. Thank you very much. I wish you a very good week and a very good weekend. Ciao.